Wednesday, November 20th, 2:03 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. This video, I'm going to discuss the airline industry. There's been a lot occurring. This is a watch list of airline companies that are listed on the stock market. Not all airline companies are listed on a stock market. Some go off, some get added. So this is several of them. Alphabetical order. And they're just showing the current price that was last posted. Mix. You can see some of them are red, green. Yeah. A lot of red. A lot of red. This one column shows the percentage of change. This shows the monetary dollar amount changes off the value from the opening. This is the S&P 500 stock index. It's the go-to index that institution that manage other people's money and more the wiser traders use to compare their performance to of their investment portfolio if they're in stocks. Yep. So 5 years of history here. Here's the low, bottom left, and here's the high. Outstanding. U.S. stock market, S&P 500, this is a bullish run, bullish. Let's go take it to look at the airline stocks next. We'll go alphabetical order in these. These are the major ones. Same thing, 5-year chart if the company has 5 years of history. Name of the company, the stock symbol right here, as well as the stock symbols up here on the left. And here is the last price that it traded at. It'd be the same for each of them. So this is the low for the past 5 years. Bottom left, yellow line, the year 2020. And here's the high for the past 5 years. All-time new high this year, 2024, just recently. Got it? So the positive thing is the S&P 500 stock index made an all-time new high the past 5 years. Same with this airline company. That's a positive for this company. American Airlines. Here's the low for the past 5 years, bottom left. Here's the high for the past 5 years. Let me label this. Right off the bat, maybe your situational awareness already. American Airlines is not at the high for the past 5 years. Nope. Wow. Even now, here we are now, we're still below the high this year. So it's a loser. It's not performing equal nor better than the index. So you'd be better off being in the stock index that's diversified than this company at this time. Got it? Alaskan Air Group. Here's the low for the past 5 years. Here's the high for the past 5 years. And last week it did make a new high for the year, but same thing. It's underperforming the stock index. This U.S. stock index, S&P 500, is diversified, has a longer history of trading, and constantly gets improved. The persons that manage the index, they remove the underperforming companies and add better performing companies. And quite a few of them got added this year. So the point is, looking here, it's underperforming. Maybe you know some companies have gone out of business when they're underperforming. Air Transportation Service Group. Look, here's the high for the past 5 years up here, the year 2022. And here's a low for the past 5 years, 2024 this year. Loser. So look what happened recently. It gapped up. Yep. Had earnings, gapped up. So it made a new high for the year. Still way below the high of here. So it simply means the price action. Oops. Between here and here, there was no price because it happened after hours, just like a gas station. You go to a gas station, it could be totally different when you come back later. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Let's also do one here. Here we go. Often they get filled. Well, when this gets filled as a decline in price, so would you want to be buying up here? Mm-hmm. That's very risky. I wouldn't want to catch a falling knife neither. But again, it's underperforming. Delta Airlines. Here's the low for the past 5 years here. And this was the high back here, 2019. Last week, we broke above it, closed above it, making a new high. That's good. And JetBlue. Here's the high for the past 5 years. Here's the low for the past 5 years. Yeah. And we're inside the range of last year. Here's the high of last year. Here's the low. And underperforming, loser. Southwest Airlines. Again, same thing. Here's the high for the past 5 years. Here's the low. We're inside the range of last year. Way underperforming, loser. Skyway, ready to discuss this. So the point here is majority of these airlines are underperforming the winner. Yep, the better investment. So takeaway is you just saw the better performing ones. And I also showed you the stronger one, the stock index. Hey, I choose the winner. You go ahead and choose that other stock. If you like early access to this video, I have a subscribers page. It's a Patreon page. I put a lot more content on there. And also this video that I put on YouTube, they're released the same day to my Patreon members. That's it for the video. Thank you for taking the time to watch.